welcome you all. I hope you all are doing well. Let us begin with chapter number 6, English, and the name of the chapter is modals. So, let's read what are modals. So, the modal verbs can, could, must, should, ought to, may, might, will, would, shall are modal auxiliary verbs that express ability, necessity, obligation, duty, request, permission, advice, desire, probability, possibility, etc. Modal verbs express the speaker's attitude to the action indicated by the main verb. तो ये सभी हमारी मॉडल वर्ब्स है जो कि कैन, कुड, मस्ट एंड सो ऑन जितने यहाँ पर मेंशन है। ये सब एक ऐसी मॉडल ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब्स हैं जो कि एक्सप्रेस करती है हमारी फीलिंग्स जैसे कि एबिलिटी, नेसेसिटी, ऑब्लिगेशन, ड्यूटी, रिक्वेस्ट एंड सो ऑन, राइट। तो जो मॉडल वर्ब्स होती है वो यूज की जाती है ताकि स्पीकर जो है वो अपना एटीट्यूड एक्सप्रेस कर सके, राइट। और जो भी काम वो कर रहा है उसकी हेल्प से वो मेन वर्ब में अपने चेंजेस ला सकते। So the examples are he can drive. This is an ability. I must go. This is a strong necessity. You should call him. This is an advice. Could you help me with this report, please? This is a request. You may stay here. This is a permission. I would like to see her. This is a desire. He might leave soon. This is a possibility. He must be at the time of tennis club now. This is a strong probability. Right? तो ये सभी हमारे मॉडल मॉडल ये सभी हमारे मॉडल्स हैं, राइट, दैट वी यूज ताकि हम अपनी सभी एटीट्यूड्स को दर्शा सके, राइट। नेक्स्ट that we have is the grammatical peculiarities. अब grammatical peculiarities क्या है? तो modal verbs are also called modal auxiliaries or कि modal verbs को हम लोग modal auxiliaries या फिर modals भी कहते हैं, right? Modal verbs are sometimes called defective verbs because they do not have all the functions of main verb. तो मॉडल वर्ब्स को हम कभी-कभी डिफेक्टिव वर्ब्स के नाम से भी रिकॉग्नाइज करते हैं। व्हाई? क्योंकि उनमें वो सारे फंक्शंस मौजूद नहीं होते हैं जो कि एक मेन वर्ब में होते हैं, राइट? दे कैन बी यूज्ड विदाउट अ मेन वर्ब, can't form gerunds or participles, and do not have any endings to show person, number or text. अब ये जो ये हम लोग इन मोडाल वर्ब्स को डिफेक्टिव वर्ब्स ये भी कहते हैं क्योंकि ये मेन वर्ब के बिना यूज की ही नहीं जा सकती है। इन्हें यूज करके ना तो हम जेरेंड्स बना सकते हैं और ना ही पार्टिसिपल्स बना सकते हैं एंड डू नॉट हैव एंडिंग्स टू शो पर्सन, नंबर और टेंस। इन्हें यूज करके हमारे पास ना तो कोई एंडिंग्स होती है सेंटेंस की, राइट, जिससे हम पर्सन, नंबर या फिर उस सेंटेंस का टेंस को रिकॉग्नाइज कर सकते हैं। आफ्टर दैट मॉडल वर्ब्स form questions without the help of the other auxiliary verbs. तो जो modal verbs हैं questions, उन्हें questions बनाने के लिए यूज किया जाता है without the help of the other auxiliary verbs, जिनमें हमें किसी दूसरे auxiliary verb की help नहीं लेनी पड़ती है, right? So the examples are, can you do it? May I take it? Should I go there? या फिर modal verbs also have quite a few peculiarities in the forms of tenses. कि मॉडल वर्ब्स में शायद कुछ और पेक्युलरिटीज भी हो जब भी हम टेंसेस को फॉर्म कर रहे हो, राइट? सो द टॉपिक इज फॉर्मेशन ऑफ टेंसेस। अब टेंसेस का फॉर्मेशन कैसे होगा? मॉडल वर्ब्स डू नॉट हैव द फ्यूचर टेंस फॉर्म। कि मॉडल वर्ब्स के पास फ्यूचर टेंस फॉर्म होता ही नहीं है, राइट? The future is expressed by the present tense forms with the help of the context and adverbs of time referring to the future with the expectation of the model verbs will, would, of course, which express the future, right? So, यहाँ पर they are saying कि जो model verbs है उनमें future tense तो present होता ही नहीं है। तो द फ्यूचर जो है वो एक्सप्रेस किया जाता है प्रेजेंट टेंस फॉर्म को यूज करके विद द हेल्प ऑफ द कॉन्टेक्स्ट एंड एडवर्ब्स ऑफ टाइम जो कि रेफर करती हैं हमारे फ्यूचर को। और विद द एक्सपेक्टेशन ऑफ मॉडल वर्ब्स आल्सो हम मॉडल वर्ब्स को भी यूज कर सकते हैं जैसे कि विल, वुड, ऑफ कोर्स व्हिच एक्सप्रेस द फ्यूचर। ये सभी जो मॉडल वर्ब्स है ये सभी फ्यूचर को एक्सप्रेस करती है। So the examples are, can I go there tomorrow? Yes, you can. Uh, can they go there now? No, they can't. He shouldn't call her today. They should call her tomorrow. Right? So only two modal verbs can form the past by changing their forms directly. ये सिर्फ दो मॉडल वर्ब्स है जो कि पास्ट बना सकती है बाय चेंजिंग देयर फॉर्म्स डायरेक्टली, अपने फॉर्म्स को चेंज करके। दे आर कैन, कुड एंड विल, वुड ओनली इन सम ऑफ देयर मीनिंग, राइट? तो कैन जो है वो पास्ट के कुड यू बन जाता है और विल जो है वो पास्ट के वुड बन जाता है, राइट? सो द एग्जांपल्स आर, शी कैन सिंग वेरी वेल। और अगर हमें इसे पास्ट में दिखाना है तो the sentence could be he could sing very well when she was younger, right? Next is he will go there tomorrow. Or I said that he would go there tomorrow, right? So next is the pair shall, should with the future meaning can still work like that in British English. The pair of words है जैसे कि shall or should with the future meaning can still work that in the British English कि हम उन्हें British English में use कर सकते हैं, right? In American English, will is used for all persons in the future. कि अगर हम अमेरिकन इंग्लिश की बात करें तो will जो है वो सभी पर्सन्स के लिए यूज किया जाता है फ्यूचर में। would फॉर द फ्यूचर इन दी पास्ट, would जो है फ्यूचर के लिए यूज किया जाता है पास्ट में। एंड shall और should are used mostly as separate modal। shall और should जो है वो सेपरेट मॉडल वर्ब्स की तरह यूज किए जाते हैं, उनका आपस में कोई भी कनेक्शन नहीं होता है, राइट? सो द एग्जांपल्स आर, shall we wait for you here? This is polite suggestion of some action and asking for consent or direct, राइट? यहाँ पर हम बहुत पोलाइट सजेशन मांग रहे हैं किसी एक्शन के या फिर हम एक कंसेंट ले रहे हैं, राइट? नेक्स्ट इज, shall I bring you more coffee? Polite suggestion of some action and for asking consent for directive, right? After that, moving ahead, shall we call her asking for advice or present or future, right? You should have called her yesterday, giving advice and the past tense. The verbs may and might are used mostly as separate modal words, though might is generally used instead of may in cases where the rules of the sequence of tenses require the use of the past tense फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब। तो जो वर्ब्स है मे और माइट, वो यूजुअली यूज की जाती है सेपरेट मॉडल वर्ब्स की तरह। इसीलिए माइट जो है वो जनरली यूज किया जाता है इंस्टेड ऑफ मे। हम माइट को यूजुअली मे की जगह यूज करते हैं उन केसेस में जहाँ पर रूल्स जो है सीकिंग ऑफ टेंसेस रिक्वायर द of the past tense form of the verb, right? So the examples are he may be at the hospital now, or I said that she might be at the hospital now, right? Next is the forms of infinitive. So modal verbs take the infinitive without the participle. Two. अब मॉडल वर्ब्स जो है वो इंफिनिटिव ले लेते हैं विदाउट द पार्टिसिपल टू, उनको बिना यूज किए। द मॉडल वर्ब ought to consists of two parts, ought and to। ये हमें पता है जो मॉडल वर्ब है ought to वो दो वर्ड्स को यूज करके बनती है, दैट इज ought and to। There are several infinitive forms in English। कि बहुत सारे अलग अलग infinitive forms हैं इंग्लिश में। So, look at the infinitive forms of the verb do as well। तो हम infinitive verb जो कि है do उसके forms देखेंगे। So, to do, active infinitive and simple infinitive। To be doing is continuous infinitive, right? To have done, the perfect infinitive। To have been doing, perfect continuous infinitive। To be done, passive infinitive। To have been done, perfect passive infinitive, the active infinitive, simple infinitive, and the passive infinitive are the most common forms of infinitive used in speech and writing. The other forms are rarely used, right? तो जो एक्टिव इन्फिनेटिव, सिंपल इन्फिनेटिव और पैसिव इन्फिनेटिव है, ये सबसे ज्यादा और कॉमन फॉर्म्स हैं इन्फिनेटिव की, जो कि स्पीच बोलने में या फिर लिखने में सबसे ज़्यादा यूज़ की जाती हैं और बाकी सारी जो फॉर्म्स हैं वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा कम यूज़ की जाती है, राइट? बट मॉडल वर्ब्स यूज़ ऑल ऑफ द इन्फिनिटिव फॉर्म्स विदाउट द पार्टिसिपल टू। और जो मॉडल वर्ब्स है वो हमेशा सारी ही इन्फिनिटिव फॉर्म्स करते हैं और उसमें हम टू पार्टिसिपल जो है उसका भी यूज़ नहीं करते हैं। To form certain tenses and to create meanings in their own peculiar way. So, without the participle to form certain tenses ताकि हम उन्हें अलग अलग tenses में convert कर सकें, बना सकें and to create meanings in their own peculiar way ताकि वो उनके meanings बना सकें अपने खुद के तरीके से, right? So, the examples are he must go, must plus simple infinitive. He must be in the other room, must plus simple infinitive. He must be sleeping, must plus continuous infinitive. He must have gone home, must plus half perfect infinitive. He must have been sleeping, must plus perfect continuous infinitive. It must be done quickly, must plus passive infinitive. It must have been done already, must plus perfect passive infinitive. Modal verbs form the present and the past with the help of the above mentioned infinitive forms। कि modal verbs जो है वो present और past forms बनाती है with the help of the above mentioned infinitive forms। जितने भी हमारे ऊपर infinitive forms mention है उन सभी की help से। And the future is expressed by the present tense। और वहीं पर जो फ्यूचर है वो एक्सप्रेस किया जाता है विद द हेल्प की प्रेजेंट टेंस। Right? So here we have the examples, which are he should go to work now. This is in the present tense. He might be sleeping now. Again, the present tense. He should be told about it. Again, this is the present tense. I must have gone to the bank yesterday. This is a present tense, sorry, past tense. He must have told her about it. Past tense. He might have been sleeping at 3 o'clock yesterday. Past tense. This letter should have been sent a week ago. Again, this is the past. Right? So, next that we have is meanings of modal verbs. अब modal verbs के आखिर meaning क्या है? So, the meanings of the modal verbs are extremely important for understanding how modal verbs work. तो जो modal verbs का meaning है वो extremely important है for understanding how modal verbs work. कि modal verbs आखिर काम कैसे करते हैं ये हमारे लिए जानना बहुत ही ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है. This or that modal verb is one of its meaning can't form the past tense. In another meaning, it is only with the negative. In still another meaning, it can form a question, or on the contrary, is used only in the form of question. कि ये हमारे this और that है वो modal verb है जो कि मीनिंग में कांट फॉर्म द पास्ट टेंस, ये पास्ट टेंस नहीं बना सकते हैं. दूसरे तरीके से दे आर ओनली यूज विद नेगेटिव, ये सिर्फ नेगेटिव के साथ यूज किए जाते हैं. और still another meaning it can't form a question, ये क्वेश्चंस नहीं बना सकते हैं. राइट? On the contrary is used only in the form of a question. Right? So the meanings of modal verbs are created by the context and by the grammatical constructions in which they are used. तो जो मीनिंग्स है मॉडल वर्ब्स के वो बनाए जाते हैं कंटेक्स्ट के थ्रू एंड बाय द ग्रामेटिकल कंस्ट्रक्शंस, और ग्रामेटिकल कंस्ट्रक्शंस को देखते हुए इन विच दे आर यूज्ड, वो कैसे यूज किए जा रहे हैं. When the context is not clear enough, it may be difficult to understand in which meaning a modal verb is used. अगर एक context जो कि clear enough नहीं है, it may be difficult, ये बहुत ज़्यादा difficult है ताकि हम उसे समझ सकें in which meaning, इसका मतलब एक modal verb को वहाँ पर यूज किया जा रहा है. The examples are you must speak English. You have to speak English. You probably speak English. We use models to express our moods, manners, or attitudes. Models function in different ways. कि हम मॉडल्स को यूज करते हैं ताकि हम अपने मूड, मैनर्स और अपने एटीट्यूड्स को एक्सप्रेस कर सकें. मॉडल्स दूसरे तरीके से भी फंक्शन करते हैं. जैसे फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी हैव द यूज ऑफ कैन, देखिए हमारी एबिलिटी यानी कि एफर्मेटिव और नेगेटिव स्टेटमेंट एंड क्वेश्चन, कि हमारी एबिलिटी को दर्शाता है. एबिलिटी यानी क्षमता, कि हम उस कार्य को करने के योग्य हैं या फिर नहीं. राइट? तो ये जो एबिलिटी वर्ड है, जो कैन है, ये एफर्मेटिव नेगेटिव स्टेटमेंट्स में तो यूज किया ही जा सकता है और साथ ही साथ क्वेश्चंस में भी यूज किया जा सकता है. So the examples are she can drive. Can he play the piano? I can do it tomorrow. Right? Next is the informal request. अब कोई informal request है. Right? So this is affirmative questions. जिसका हमें पता है कि आंसर most probably yes ही होगा. Right? So the examples are can you open the window please? Can I use your phone please? Right? Next that we have is informal permission. ये informal permission क्या है? Affirmative and negative statements and affirmative questions. अब ये जो informal permission है, ये affirmative और negative sentences as well as affirmative questions के साथ भी यूज की जा सकती है. जैसे कि examples are, can I leave now? Yes, you can. Can I use your phone, please? No, you can't. Right? Next, whenever we have to show the impossibility, that is the negative state, right? So, examples है, your story can't be true. Next is the use of could. अब use of could देखते हैं. So, the ability in the past, that is affirmative, negative statements and questions. कि एबिलिटी पास्ट की अगर हम दिखा रहे हैं, राइट, कि कोई काम हम पहले कर सकते थे बट अब हम उसे नहीं कर सकते हैं ड्यू टू सम रीजंस, राइट. सो एग्जांपल्स आर, शी कुडंट ड्राइव व्हेन शी वाज 15. कुड शी ड्राइव व्हेन शी वाज 18. नेक्स्ट इज पोलाइट रिक्वेस्ट, दैट इज affirmative questions, right? So the examples are, could I use your telephone, please? Next is, could you tell me where the bank is, please? Right? Next is permission. When you have to seek, you have to ask for a permission, right? So the examples are, could I use your telephone, please? Right? Next is possibility. Affirmative statements and questions, जहाँ पर आपको उस चीज की possibility show करनी हो in a positive way, right? So the examples are, I am not sure, but he could be at the library now. Next, he could have been at the library yesterday. Next, suggestion, that is affirmative statement. अब हमें कहीं पर कुछ सजेशन देना है, that is the affirmative statement. So the examples are, I couldn't understand these charts. You could ask Tom for help. You could have asked Tom for help yesterday. Next is impossibility, जहाँ पर हमें impossibility दिखानी हो, यहाँ पे हम कह सकते हैं कि उस काम की कोई भी क्षमता नहीं है कि वो हो जाए, right? So that means the negative statements, right? So the examples are, your story couldn't be true. His story couldn't have been true, right? After that, use. Next that we have is use of must. So, strong necessity. अब must हम कहाँ यूज करते हैं, जहाँ पर हमें बहुत ही ज्यादा जरूरत किसी चीज की दिखानी है. That is obligation and affirmative sentence. So the examples are, I must go to the bank now. He must finish this report by Friday. Next is the prohibition. Prohibition यानी किसी भी चीज को मना करना हो, that is the negative statement, right? So the examples are, you must not leave the house. You must not enter this room, right? After that, next is strong probability, यानी कि affirmative, negative या फिर present and past, कि हमें किसी चीज की एक बहुत ही ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग प्रोबेबिलिटी दिखानी हो, यानी कि इसके चांसेस क्योंकि होने के या ना होने के हैं वो बहुत ज्यादा है, राइट? So the examples are, his bag is on the table. He must be there. Next, the light is off. He must be sleeping. She is a friend. She must know his address. His bag was on the table. He must have been there. Next, the light was off. He must have been sleeping. He didn't call me. She must not, she must not have read my message. Moving ahead, next we have the use of need. अब हम need जो हमारा modal है उसका use कैसे कर सकते हैं? So, to show necessity, that is affirmative statements and questions. जहाँ पर हमें बहुत ही ज़्यादा ज़रूरी उस चीज़ को दिखाना हो, right? So, examples are, I need to study before the test. Next is, does he need to go there? Next, I needed to study before the test, so I stayed at home. Did he need to go there? Right? Next is no necessity. That means the negative statements कि जिसमें हमें कोई भी चीज की जरूरत दिखानी ही नहीं है. Right? So examples are, you don't need to go to work today and tomorrow. You needn't worry. He will be all right. He didn't need to go to work yesterday. Yesterday was his day off. Next is the use of should. अब should का use कैसे करेंगे? That is advice, affirmative and negative sentences and questions. Should का use हम वहाँ करते हैं जहाँ पर हमें किसी को कोई सलाह देनी हो. That is advice, right? So the examples are, you look ill. You should see a doctor. You shouldn't argue with your boss. Should I ask Tom about it? You should have seen a doctor a week ago. You shouldn't have argued with your boss. Next is the strong expectation. अब किसी चीज से आप बहुत ज्यादा एक्सपेक्ट करते हो, उम्मीद करते हो, right? That is strong probability. Affirmative or negative sentences, future and past, right? The examples are, this story should be interesting. Next, this task shouldn't be difficult for you. Next, why doesn't he call? He should have arrived in Rome 2 hours ago. Next is use of ought to. अब ought to का use हम कहाँ कहाँ करते हैं? Let's have a look. The first thing is an advice, that is usually the affirmative statement. वो हमें राय देनी हो कुछ, right? So the examples are, you look ill, you ought to see a doctor. Next, you ought to have seen a doctor a week ago, right? After that, next is the strong expectation. ये चीज से आपको बहुत ही ज्यादा उम्मीद है, right? So strong probability, usually affirmative statements, future and past. Next, examples are, this story ought to be interesting. Next, why doesn't he call? He ought to have arrived in Rome 2 hours ago. Next that we have is use of may. Up, this is a polite request. That is affirmative question, right? So the examples are, may I use your telephone, please? May I speak to Mr. Brown, please? Right? Next is the formal permission. Formal permission is whenever you are at the workplace और वहाँ पर आपको अपने सीनियर से या अपने पार्टनर से कुछ कंफर्म करना हो, कुछ परमिशन लेनी हो, right? That means the affirmative, non-negative sentences and affirmative questions. Examples, you may stay here only for 3 days. May I come in? Yes, you may. No, you may not. Next is the possibility. That means affirmative and the negative statements. तो अब हमें यहाँ पर possibility show करनी है, right? So the examples are, I am not sure, but he may be at the library now. He may not be home yet. He may have seen Anna yesterday. He may not have talked to the doctor yet. Right? Next is use of might. So, possibility, that is affirmative or negative statements. Might का use हम तब करते हैं जब हमें possibility show करनी हो, either in a positive way or either in a negative way. So the examples are, I am not sure, but he might be at the library now. He might not come back soon. He might have seen Anna yesterday. He might not have talked with the doctor yet. Use of shall. So, shall, suggestion, and asking for consent or directive. That is affirmative question. अब हमें शैल का यूज कहाँ करना है? कि जब भी हम सजेशन दे रहे हो, किसी को कोई सलाह दे रहे हो, आस्किंग फॉर कंसेंट और डायरेक्टर, या फिर हम उसके कंसेंट, जिससे उसका जो सोच है उसके बारे में पूछ रहे हो. तो द एग्जांपल्स आर, शैल आई रीड, शैल आई ओपन द विंडो, शैल आई वेट फॉर यू इन द हॉल. राइट. नेक्स्ट इज द यूज ऑफ विल. अब विल का यूज कैसे करेंगे? फ्यूचर टेंस, that is affirmative and negative statements and question. फ्यूचर टेंस यानी कि फ्यूचर जब हमें आने वाले टाइम को शो करना होता है. दैट मीन्स एग्जांपल्स आर, I will be home after 7. It will probably rain soon. I think they will help us. He said one he would be home after 7. I thought they would help us. Next is the unplanned future action. कि हमने कोई भी आने वाला फ्यूचर एक्शन प्लान नहीं किया है, हमने उसके बारे में कुछ भी डिस्कस नहीं किया है. दैट इज गोइंग टू बी सडन. दैट इज affirmative and negative statements and questions. So the examples are, Mansi is in the hospital. Oh no, I'll go there right away. The phone is ringing. I'll get it. She said that she would go to the hospital right away. Right? Next is willingness. कि हमें किसी भी काम को करने के लिए अपने मन की इच्छा प्रकट करनी हो. Right? That means affirmative and negative statements and questions. Example, the phone is ringing. I'll get it. He won't tell me about his plans. This door won't open. I asked him, but he wouldn't tell me about his plans. I was a player that wouldn't work. Next is polite request, that is affirmative question. So the examples are, will you please pass the pepper? Will you please sit down here? Next is polite offer, that means negative questions. Examples, won't you sit down? Won't you have more cake? Right? So that was all about the chapter morals. I hope you all are clear with this, as well as its uses and what are the morals, as well as their different uses. So I hope you all enjoyed the video and learned something new. Thank you so much and have a great day ahead.